Presented by Lazy Boy Studios. Previously on Dungeon Tales.
So you pull up the one that had blue and scales.
Yeah.
And it seems to be in like some sort of clear liquid, such as water.
Yeah. And then I toss it, like, to make sure that it actually gets into the magma.
Okay. You don't see exactly where it lands, but you hear it go into the volcano. And you hear it start to bubble into the lava.
I go, okay, that's good enough for me. Because I don't think anyone's going to try and reach in and get that.
And at the moment, we're going to pan over to another person's story. And you see there's this young man who he's on this quest to find the perfect flower for his one true love. And this man's name is Ned Dapperman. And he was told the perfect flower was at the mouth of a volcano. And this man went and climbed this volcano, and he finally went there. And unfortunately, he was in this mouth of the volcano at the same time you were. And suddenly, after you threw that last potion, you just hear this hideous roar and some distorted voice going, "What is happening?" As this young man went and finally got the flower, he gets hit by a potion, and then by 7 others.
Hi, we are currently below you, and we are trying to help you out. We want to turn you back into whatever you were before.
How do I know I can trust you?
Well, for one thing, we know how to turn you back, and we have another one of our friends getting the person to do it and meeting us here.
Alright.
He lands about 100 feet down, and you hear a whole bunch of trees just sort of topple over. Yeah, it's beginning to be nightfall, and suddenly you hear from the bushes, "Now! We gotta attack now! Catapults! Away!" And you guys see a familiar face that you guys haven't really met yet in this timeline. And he starts summoning and sending these catapults, shooting these huge rocks of fire and other elements down upon the man known as Ned, or once known as Ned.
And I go, wait, stop! He's friendly!
Hello, and welcome back to Dungeon Tales. So where we last left off, you guys were in the middle of the forest, surrounded by all sorts of people with catapults, as well as Ned Dapperman was there, and Philip is with Bundy, as well as Logan and Scott. And Decaria and Steve are just trying to stop this mayhem of rocks flying back and forth. Yeah. What do you guys do?
I yell out very loudly, "Stop!"
And I expect everyone to stop.
And you hear over, like, it just keeps going. Actually, okay, I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll. I won't be a dick.
Let me do a skill check, you motherfucker.
Once PCs get aggressive.
All right, let's see. Which one am I doing here? Persuasion, right?
Yeah. Thought you hit performance for a second.
21.
21. Okay.
I mean,
So-
that could work. It is kind of like a performance.
All right, so yeah, you shout stop, and everyone stops for like a second.
And I go, just listen to me. This man will not hurt him. And yes, I say man because this was a man and will be a man shortly. We're just waiting for our friend to come here so we can turn him back into a man.
And you see Crazy Clay raises his hand. I don't see why I should care if he hurts himself or not.
No, I don't want you to hurt him.
Oh. Hey, everybody. I think this demon's crazy.
Okay, look. Here's the thing. There's no reason to attack anybody here, right? I mean, well, why did you gather this crowd? Because you saw this big, scary monster and you thought he was going to destroy the town or something?
No, because the prophecy showed me the 3 injustices of evil. The ones who bring upon the darkness of the ongoing.
Okay, so you think this is one of the demons?
Nah, he seems fine. It's you 3 bastards!
Oh, I get it. You're attacking us.
I don't
That's
give
different.
a fuck what this guy's problem is. It's you crazy motherfuckers. You hear another guy behind another tree say,
Look, we're not going to hurt anybody either.
oh yeah?
Yeah,
What about that orphanage you murdered?
we didn't murder their orphanage.
Well-
how can you murder an orphanage?
Set on fire.
Yeah, well,
It's a
Everybody-
building. You can't kill a building.
This is the crazy shit that you guys do.
no,
Killing buildings and shit.
here's the thing.
What orphanage did we set on fire?
The
Well,
one where you guys found the Alfie?
no, Philip, you remember
What?
there was
Where
Alfie.
Scott died?
You want us to do this in game or not? Chris?
No.
Okay.
The orphanage that just caught on fire because of a demon? And it
Yeah.
wasn't our fault at all?
Yeah, that one. There was
Yeah.
a demon there.
That
And
wasn't
he-
our fault.
He killed everyone in the orphanage, and we tried to kill him, but then he ran away.
Yeah.
Then why are you parading around with the Demon King's daughter?
Who,
This isn't the Demon King's daughter.
are you talking about Logan?
No, that's obviously an owl there.
Are you talking about Scott?
No, I thought I was dumb. No, that's a dog.
Wait, Steve? Steve, is your dad a demon?
No, he said daughter, so I'm quite sure he's not talking about me.
Dacaria? Do you know what he's talking about?
I have no clue, but Steve looks kind of girly to me, so it could be Steve.
The only one with facial hair in the whole party. It's the beard.
It's the beard. That's what does it.
He's hiding something under that beard.
His true feminine qualities. All right. So, regardless, we aren't harming anyone. In fact, we have just recently slain a great evil to this land.
Sounds like some hullabaloo some demons would try to convince us. You'd be like, oh, we're not the evil ones. We just killed the evil.
okay, all right. What could we do that could convince you that we're not evil?
We'll put you on a measuring table to see if you weigh the same weight of a duck. If you weigh the same, we know you can float. Therefore, you're evil and a witch.
What if we're heavier?
And if you're heavier, then that means you'd sink once you swim. So then we'll put you in the water and see if you sink or not.
Wait, we
hold
sink when we swim?
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay,
You
well,
don't make sense.
I
Neither do you.
I go. Hold on. All right. So, are you guys all following this guy?
Yeah, no, he makes sense. He has lots of sound logic.
Okay. All right. Well, look, I mean, we could go to the measuring table, I guess, and get weighed if you think that's going to prove it to you. But I don't know. I just think there might be a better way to prove it.
And what does the demon suggest?
Well, I don't know. Do you know of some great evil to your village? Maybe we could handle that for you.
The Demon King's daughter.
Okay. Not Dacaria.
Well, I don't know of a great evil, but there's always something you could do.
Oh,
I'll think of something.
okay. We'll be right here.
So you see, he gets all the guys, they huddle together. Like, what should we make them do? Hey, no listening.
No.
Talk among yourselves.
Okay.
they-
So
They can scurry away.
I gather up the other guys and Ned Dapperman too.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I'm not completely sure. I totally thought they were trying to attack you, but apparently that wasn't the case. So anyways, hopefully our other friends will show up shortly, and then they can turn you back into. I guess you were a man before. I'm not even sure what you were before.
I'm a person.
Okay. I guess that works. We'll turn you back. Anyways, yeah, I guess we're just gonna sit here until they decide something. I don't know. Anyone's got some like good jokes or stories to tell while we're waiting?
No, not really.
Ah, shit. Okay, well, I guess we'll just sit here in silence then.
Hey, did you ever hear the joke about the bread?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
Good one, Philip. Good one.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, maybe this is a good time to talk about like backstories and we know that Decaria doesn't remember a lot about her past, so maybe not her first. Philip, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? You know.
Don't you already know everything about me though?
Yeah, I think so, but not everybody else does. Well, might as well tell a good story or two.
Okay, well let me paint a word picture.
Okay, I'm listening.
There was some bushes and there's some trees over here. And then a lot of grass.
Okay.
And once upon a time, a baby was born. And then that baby became a man.
Like overnight?
Yes, it's like big.
And that was you?
No.
Okay, I guess just keep going.
So I was born in a small coastal village in the south of Kyrgyzstan. And I grew up farming with my brother and my parents. But my parents left to fight in a war and they died. And then me and my brother. Oh, I skipped the part. Our village was raided, and me and my brother were captured and taken prisoner. And we were sold to the Goblin Mining Company, where we were worked hard until we were about to die. But then one day, a hero named Turtle Barrington broke into the mine and killed all the goblins and set us free. And he taught me and my brother how to be rangers.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. Okay, so what do you got for us?
First off, that was a good story.
Yeah, I have to say I was quite.
Hey, were you listening?
No, I wasn't listening.
This privileged information.
Well, I happen to be privileged. Anyway, shush. I'm talking now.
Don't shush me. I'll shush you.
Oh yeah? The magic of shushing. All right.
Clay just cast silence on Philip.
That's right, crazy Clay. I use the power of mute. Anyways, here's your mission. If you choose to accept it, I need you all to go kill the mighty Orcus.
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
Good.
Where is he?
In hell.
In hell?
Yes.
Like the plane of existence, hell.
Yes.
Okay. How do we get there?
You have to die first.
Maybe there's another way?
Nope. We're going to kill you first.
Look.
I'm joking.
Okay, all right.
You have to summon him. Sacrifice of 100 virgins.
All right, look. That, I think, is a little much
100
also.
100 virgins.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, where would you even get that many virgins, for one thing?
Well, these villages,
They have children.
they count as virgins, don't they?
Holy shit. And we're the evil ones.
Hey, this is to kill the greater evil. This is what you wanted, isn't it? It's all you adventurers want. The fame, the glory.
Okay, all right, look.
You don't care about the blood.
We're not going to kill 100 kids, virgins, whatever, to summon a demon.
Even if they're goblins?
Well,
Even then.
I don't know.
See? I told you, evil. Doesn't see all life as equal.
Okay, look. Not goblin children. They still have a chance to not become evil.
As you murder their virgin parents in front of them?
Well, their parents wouldn't be virgins.
Touche.
Someone was adopted.
That's the story of Jimmy the Human. Okay. Well, you figure out how to go kill Orcus, and we'll let you all go, including your fucked up friend.
Okay, I think that's fair.
All right, move out, people. And suddenly you see the catapults just are thrown someplace, and all of them just seem to disappear.
All right, that was strange. Cool. Hopefully Man-Bat will be here soon.
We pan over the man bat, and he's just going, na 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 na. A man bat. And le quack. I mean le duck.
He says like quack, right?
He does, but I fucked it up.
Oh my god.
Le duck. Fucking. Le duck. Where are we? Le quack. Ah, yes. The mountains.
The voice sounds exactly like, have you seen that movies of the little hamsters of the G-Mans or G something?
G-Force.
Yes. And I don't know why I think of the mole, like whenever you do the voice.
I don't know if I should be offended or not.
The mole's pretty cute, so I wouldn't be.
Well, okay. Anyways, so we're in the mountains. What are we looking for again? Like quack. And he, the duck pulls up a stick figure and just points at it. Yes, we're looking for Slenderman. I mean, stick person. Wait. What? The quack. You don't know either, do you? The quack. You bastard. All right. And just as they're, looking through the mountains, they see there's this individual in these blue overalls with a white shirt, has this pinkish skin, and has these great big curly horns. And it just seems to be resting on a tree. And he goes, that could be the stick person. The duck. Go tie him up. Le quack. And so they go and tie up this person who it's not the person whatsoever. And they're like, all right, mission accomplished. We're in the mountains. Stole a person, just like they asked. And they take this person all the way back to you guys about 3 days after your whole confrontation with Crazy Clay.
Hold on. So, I think we're going to backtrack just a minute here because I'm not sure that I would actually wait that long for them.
No, it's probably true. But they make it there in 3 days. So just, foreshadow, I guess.
All right. So after maybe like 10 minutes of waiting, I go, I think they got lost. I'm like, what time of day is it at this point?
I'd say it's about like mid-afternoon.
I go, all right. So just before we got interrupted, we were talking about flying there. So I think maybe we should do that. To be quite honest, I'm not sure if depending on Man-Bat's such a good idea.
And then we came back over with Man-Bat. I sense an insult from behind me. All right. So you're going to try to fly to that place that you guys haven't been to this time around?
Yeah. So I go, all right. Does that sound like an amenable plan? Ned here will fly us over to the monster doctor, and then we'll cure him, and then we go over to kill the king.
Wait, you guys are gonna kill the king?
Yeah, King Cockman, or whatever his name is.
Hey, you don't need to tell him that.
Well, look, he's an evil guy.
I'm evil?
No, not you. The king.
Wait, we're all evil? What's happening?
No, you're not evil. I'm not evil. He's not evil. But we're gonna kill evil.
Wait, she's evil? You didn't say she's not evil.
She's not evil either.
I'm not evil.
We don't know yet.
I'm not evil.
So you say.
Okay, I'm not, okay. Alright, I guess. So where are we going?
Well, I think you're gonna have to fly me up a bit, but then
To the mountains.
yeah, we're gonna go to the mountains, basically.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, I guess probably the best thing for you guys to do is to get into your cart with Beastie,
Oh yeah.
and he will pick you guys up in the cart, and he'll carry Bundy in a separate hand.
Alright. So yeah, we do that.
Or we could get rid of Beastie.
Wow, you're just gonna fucking kill him?
Heartless.
No. I never said kill him. Just let him go.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we should still take the cart.
Yeah,
We might as well take Beastie.
but he'll eat us.
Not necessarily.
And at that moment, Beastie just ate everybody. There's nothing left.
It would have.
Dungeon Tales over.
No, then you guys have to make a new character, and then we'll somehow tie you guys into the story. No one leaves.
If I died from a horse, that would be the saddest thing ever.
I mean,
It is a meat-eating horse.
yeah. I feel like there's sadder things.
There are sadder things.
Like if you got killed by a hamster.
Get killed by a roach.
Or from like a fruit.
I don't know. That would be more funny than sad.
You get killed by a fruit. A guy throws a banana and just happens to hit the carry in the right spot of the head, causing your head to explode.
And that man's name was Dude Potassium.
Wow.
Eat your banana.
Anyways, I think we should just take Beastie because I don't feel comfortable just leaving him here.
It's a she, but yeah, sure.
I don't feel comfortable leaving her here.
I second that. All right, so let's go. Then I get everybody into the cart, and then I guess Beastie tied to the cart, because I don't think she will fit inside the cart with everybody else.
You mean like just hitched to the cart?
Yeah,
Okay.
tied a little bit. Maybe, yeah, whatever. Maybe put like a board under her feet or something so she doesn't feel like she's falling. But
Just hold her from underneath.
that's how he's gonna hold her.
Yeah, just like put you guys all into the palm of his hand.
Right. Yeah, I didn't. know
That
how
way,
big
if he
was.
gets scared of like a bee or something, he just slaps his hand together.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we're all set.
Are we though?
We'll see.
Just as you say that, he picks up Bundy and he starts flying away. And you guys are up in the sky. And he goes,
Alright, where to next?
All right. So we're gonna head towards some mountains, and particularly some mountains near. I think it was like pretty dry, rough area. If I remember, it was like reddish dirt and whatnot.
Where's that?
Well, what do you see?
I see a forest. I see the coast. I see Waterdeep.
All right.
I see the volcano.
You see mountains.
The volcano.
That doesn't count. You see any other mountains?
Not particularly.
Okay. I was like, hold on just a second. I pull out my atlas and I go to the back And to the index, I go mountains.
Okay, you pull up the list of mountains in your index.
And so I scanned through the entire atlas and going, okay, in relation to where we are and to mountains matching my description, and I look to see what I can find.
All right, why don't you roll a survival check?
14.
Okay. So you do see like a set of mountains that have like this reddish dirt, and it seems to be like, oh, I don't know, maybe it seems to be a ways away. Like it's near Neverwinter, but to the right a bit.
Okay. So, but I now have it correlated to where we are, right? So I can direct.
Yeah, you go straight, turn right at Neverwinter.
Does he see Neverwinter?
No, not from there, but you go straight, turn right, and
Yeah. What is straight?
the right way.
All right. So you're gonna go straight and then go towards the right of Neverwinter.
Anyway, so you give him directions, and he eventually makes it to these mountains. You guys are now there. It's been about 2 days of flying.
Man, there's 2 whole days of flying. That was rough. All right.
Are we there yet?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm tired of flying.
All right. Well, why don't you find a safe place to land?
And he just crashes down.
Good enough.
All right. Cool. So I feel like we've all long rested at this point, right?
Except for Ned.
Except for Ned.
Yeah,
Wait, I have a question.
sure.
So I'm gonna say this to Steve. Steve,
Yeah.
isn't it wasn't it Crazy Clay that like showed us where the monster doctor was?
Well, showed would be probably a nicer term for what he did. He catapulted us to it. But yeah, you're right.
Shouldn't we have just asked him about it?
No, because he thinks we're going to Lord Orcus or whatever.
Okay.
If he thought we were going to go to a different location, I think he probably would have preferred killing us, actually.
Well, he knew that we were gonna turn him back.
Yeah, but I told him we were going to wait for our friend.
Okay.
And he goes back to Crazy Clay, who's still in the forest. Those lying sons of bitches. All right. So yeah, you guys are at the mountains. They're red stone and shit. What do you guys do?
Well, I go up to the monster doctor's place, which was like at the top of the mountain, if I remember correctly.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then I knock on her door.
So you're traveling up the mountains, and you don't see any of the tents or places that were there earlier at the halfway point. And as you get to the summit, you find this sort of dilapidated mansion, and it doesn't look like there's been anyone here for at least a decade.
Huh. I knock on the door anyways.
You knock on the door, and it falls off its hinges with a loud thud.
All right, guys. I'm gonna check inside. So I go inside to go take a look around.
Me and Bundy walk up to the mansion.
Okay, you just leave Scott and Logan behind.
No, they're on top of Bundy with me.
Okay. So yeah, you walk up to the mansion. Then what do? Do you just?
No, that's it.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Dicarius stay in the cart then?
No, I want to take a look around, but not inside, just like outside to see if I remember anything.
I
Wait,
mean,
I don't understand where we're at, to be honest.
you're at the place where the lady turned you back to a fire genocide after your basilisk.
Okay, I thought she was in a tree. Was she not in a tree? Am I recalling it all wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you are.
That was Sam, the regular doctor.
Oh.
Or that was the old hag that was actually living in a tree.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking about. Okay. All right, fine.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I episode.
When Alfie was sick, we healed him
Oh,
at a doctor,
you mean
and
that-
that doctor lived in a tree, and that doctor was named Sam.
Right.
Jesus, Chris.
Some sort of DM you are.
And that's when Bundy died.
What?
This is like, you mock my god.
I'm joking. Bundy comes back to life, and you're fine, and you forget everything that happened the last 5 seconds, like it never happened.
Hey, Bundy, how did we get on the ground?
Bundy does not remember either, but Logan and Scott remember.
They never forget.
Hey, Logan, Scott, why are we on the ground?
They just look at you. Nothing happens. Anyways, so Steve is now looking inside.
You don't have to be jealous, guys. Just because I got a new pet doesn't mean I don't love you. Oh, don't look at me in that tone of voice.
All right, so yeah, Steve, you're inside the mansion.
All right, so I'm looking for 2 things. One is any sign of people, specifically the monster doctor. Yeah, if she's still there or has been there recently or whatever. And 2, loot. Yes, definitely looking for loot also.
You see a lot of like broken antique furniture. You don't.
Wait, Steve, why are you looking for a loot?
No, not a loot.
Are you going to become a bard?
No. No, I'm not. I'm looking for loot. Loot.
Oh, okay.
He finds a golden loot.
This will sell for millions.
And it breaks as soon as you touch it.
My treasure.
All right. Yeah. So lots of broken antique furniture.
I hear Steve's yells, so I very coolly slide off of Bundy, and I pull my bow off my back, and I sprint into the mansion, and I do a cool dive roll, and then I stand up next to Steve, and I'm like, Steve, what's wrong? And he's crying on the ground like a baby.
And I just point to the dust that's basically there now, left by the loot. Now that it's broken. My treasure. My treasure.
And I pick Steve up by the collar, like, I'll snap out of it, man. I'll slap him.
Sorry.
Take 5 damage.
No, you didn't slap me that hard.
It's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, but he didn't slap me that hard.
It snapped you out of it. 5 damage.
Screw you.
Okay, so I cast Cure Wounds,
Oh, you could have cured him with the slap.
and I heal him 5 points.
You can slap him again by healing him. Or heal him. You got what I meant.
All right.
It's my spell, Cure Slap. I'll slap him and heal him at the same time.
So then then I keep looking around.
That's all you find.
That's it. That was all I find.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
No.
And I go, I walk out and I see Ned. I'm like, okay, so this is awkward, but yeah, the monster doctor's not here anymore.
You lied to me?
No, I didn't lie to you. She was here, but she's not here anymore.
How long ago? 'Cause that place looks ruined.
In a different timeline?
Son of a bitch.
And he flies away.
Yeah. Oh, he flies away.
Yeah, he flies away.
Okay.
I would like to cast web on him.
Okay. Are you casting the webs on him?
Yeah, like they're gonna collapse on themselves, but they're gonna collapse on themselves on top of him, so it will work.
Yeah, like his wings.
Does that make sense?
So you're gonna catch. Okay. And it's a dex save. All right, let me roll. Okay, yeah. So you catch him, and he crashes down at the bottom of the mountain because he's just off the top, and you just hear.
Oh,
All right.
you guys are assholes.
So I run over to him. So like however many minutes later, me getting down to the bottom of the mountain.
3
Wait, how
hours.
far away is it?
It's pretty far. He went to the bottom of the mountain.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll do this to increase my
Sorry,
speed.
what did you say?
Oh, I just said I want to run with Steve too.
Okay, it was distorted.
All right, so I'll do this to increase my speed. I cast enlarge on myself.
Yeah, okay. So now let's say you're, about 2 feet taller and bigger.
Well, it says I double in size.
Oh, you double in size?
I double in all dimensions. So I was 6 foot before, so I'm now 12.
Yeah, so now you're like a small giant.
And then I run all the way down to Ned. And I go, look, we didn't lie. There was a monster doctor here, but we probably should have said that was in our previous timeline, because I guess we're sort of time travelers now. It doesn't make sense why she wouldn't be here now, or why this building looks like, well, that no one's lived in it for a while.
Right. Take me to someplace that will heal me.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. So, maybe Carl's still here? No, we didn't see Carl.
You didn't see any signs of any life on that mountain.
But it was quite clear that was the right mountain.
Yeah. The mansion was exactly the same. Unless there's, an identical mountain elsewhere.
All right. So I go, okay, good. Well, I guess we need to leave here then. And I try to think. I try to do like a history check if I can think of any place where maybe that I wouldn't necessarily know where to turn him back, but that would know of someone who would have that specialty.
Okay.
Someone who could get me that information. That's a 20.
So yeah, you remember Mary Double talking about how she's doing stuff for the Pope now.
Oh, your girl Mary.
He remembers this in his head, but I guess Philip is in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because I'm still on the top of the mountain.
yeah. Do I remember where Mary is or where the Pope is?
Not necessarily, but it's easy to get the data.
Okay.
Wait, the Pope?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we should know where the Pope is.
So there's Catholicism in this universe?
No,
Different Pope.
it's more like the head leader of a religious organization, not necessarily the Pope of the Catholic Church.
So it's like the Pope of the. Do I even know what religion?
No,
No, I don't.
you have no idea.
Okay, but
What religion are you, Steve?
we don't exactly have a name for it. But I believe in my mother's religion, basically, and we follow the goddess Corellin Larithian, goddess of the elves.
And you hear lightning and thunder striking from above you, and arrows hitting near your feet.
That was a weird coincidence. I pick up the arrows.
They disintegrate in your hands.
Why did everything you touched turn to dust? I screamed that from the top of the mountain.
Yeah, because we're apparently having a conversation from the top to the bottom of the mountain.
That's right.
All right, so I go, well, I think best place we can find some data is in Neverwinter. So let's go there.
Fine.
And so I guess he flies you guys back up to the mountain.
And I go, hey, where are you guys going?
Well, he is flying back up to the mountain.
Yeah, but I don't know that. I just see them start flying.
Towards you.
They're so far away, I can't tell if that's his face or his butt.
Okay. Fair enough.
His depth perception is not that great.
So, how long is the enlargement spell there?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can reduce myself at will.
You gotta find a guy named Will.
So
Your name Will? Okay, I'm small again.
it's it's up to 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're probably back to the normal size. So, yeah, so you guys are now all up on the top of the mountain. And then did you want to...
Right. Well, DeCario was with me down at the bottom, right? So she already knows the plan.
I mean, if she was listening, yes.
Okay, well, we got her anyways. Like she wasn't like left behind me, like still going down the mountain. We flew up. She goes, "Oh shit!"
We're coming around the mountain when we come.
Yeah, I didn't know if I made it or not.
Oh. Yeah,
Because he like got, he was like bigger, so he was supposed to get there before me.
this is true. Well, you did make it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but they talked for a while, so you caught up.
All right, so we flew up, and I go, "Okay, guys, so we're gonna go to Neverwinter to see if we can find someone who can."
Steve, we all heard your plan.
Oh, okay, cool.
DeCario is right there, and I have super hearing.
Look, all right, fine. Yeah, if we all know the plan, then let's just do it.
Okay.
Okay. So we get in the cart again. And fly to Neverwinter.
Wait, last time was I in the cart or was I on Bundy?
I think you were in the cart, but you could have been on Bundy too. It doesn't matter either way.
Okay, so I'll stay on Bundy, but Scott and Logan get in the cart.
Okay. All right, so you guys are all in the cart, and you guys are now flying towards Neverwinter.
We're skydiving.
That's right.
Get out of the way!
You're pulled over by the sky police. You know how fast you're going over there?
Oh, officer.
Officer, I had a swerve. There was a bird in my lane.
All right, so yeah, you guys are now heading towards Neverwinter, and
What do we see?
you see a place that's on fire.
Hey, there's a place on fire. Maybe we should help them.
And you go down, and you see it's Neverwinter.
Oh shit.
Like the whole town of Neverwinter's on fire?
Most of it. Anyways, yeah, so you guys find the whole town's on fire. And that's when we'll be taking a break.
Now with the ads. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. It's actually pretty cool. They got transitions in there for you. They've got, different background musics you can put in. There's a lot to play with. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I hope you guys are enjoying this week's episode of Dungeon Tales. I had some characters planned for this week. Unfortunately, my plans didn't go the way I wanted it to, so I didn't introduce the characters the way I wanted to intend to, so I'm going to work it out and introduce them again in this coming week's episode. Sorry in advance sorry now because you guys are finding out, so not really in advance, but again, sorry about that. I'm going to be working it out, so I'm going to have more characters introduced in this new week's episode. I'm going to try to get like 5 to 10 new characters, and possibly you'll definitely see some reoccurring characters more frequently. I don't want to have a show where I introduce new NPCs and kill them off in the same episode every time. It gets a little bit tiring that way. But yeah, hopefully you guys start seeing more and more characters. Thank you for supporting the show. Keep supporting the show as best you can. whether it's through Patreon, buying our merch, just texting or tweeting about our show, and just getting people to listen to it. Whatever you can help us. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter or Instagram or subscribe to us on YouTube, that'd be very helpful. Again, thank you so much for all your hard work, and I hope you guys have an excellent week after this episode and can't wait for the next one, because I know I have a lot of exciting plans in my head, which hopefully I can bring in fruition as soon as possible. Please enjoy the rest of this week's episode, and I'll see you guys next week. And that was a lovely performance by Dude Potassium. Brought to you today by Nesquik. Chocolate milk you can't stop drinking.
Just can't stop.
Anyways. So yeah, you guys are now at Neverwinter, and the whole place is on fire.
Maybe we should do something about that. Damn, we still don't know any water spells, do we?
No.
Alright.
All I got are healing spells.
Do I see any like source of water nearby?
The ocean?
There's an ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. I go, all right. Ned, you think you could get like, I don't know, some big waves going somehow? All right. Why don't you fly us down, and then see if you can get some of that ocean water to, I don't know, like fly over to the city and drop it over it or something.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Let me find a pail.
You're really find a really big bucket?
No, I'm just gonna find a normal sized bucket and then cast enlarge on it.
That makes more sense.
To the Bucket Emporium.
Only double in size.
Oh, I cast it a couple of times then.
I don't think magic works that way, but okay.
I think it works that way.
What if you find a really big bucket and then cast enlarge on it?
Yeah.
Then it'll be doubly really big.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, that's the plan.
So Ned starts flying over the village, I guess, looking for a bucket.
Do we see one? Do I need to make a skill check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check. And
Roll a bucket check.
yes, roll a bucket check.
As a nat 20.
You you find the bucket of your dreams. It's just the perfect size in every aspect.
It's like a large ass bucket that I don't even need to cast enlarge on.
Yeah, it's right outside of this building. It's just like it's the Bucket Emporium's bucket on top. It's like sort of as a decorative like wooden bucket. But it looks like it could hold, at least 500 gallons.
Huh. I could raise my kids on that bucket.
It's a nice bucket. Ned just goes,
Oh, okay, I guess.
and he swoops down, picks up the bucket, and you just hear screams from people. And there's like, it's a monster now, too! Everything's trying to kill us!
Don't worry. He's going to get some water. I'm assuming he put us down in order to get the bucket.
No. He's just, grabbing everything. You're all in his hands still.
He's only got 2 hands, right? Or does he got more?
He has 2 hands.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I yelled this, and if they hear it, they hear it.
What did the guy say?
He stole that man!
He stole my bucket! Really, Reginald, when are we going to use that bucket? It was a nice bucket. Alright, so, I guess Ned goes to pick up a bucket full of water and then dump it over the town. Alright, so you guys pour the bucket of water on the town, and the town is no longer on fire.
Yeah, we saved the city, Patrick.
Who are you calling Patrick?
I don't know. Just forget about it.
Okay.
Cause SpongeBob?
Yeah, he was making a SpongeBob reference.
Because the time they say, he says we saved the city, Patrick, but the city's like destroyed.
It's all on fire.
That's what I was making a reference to, because we destroyed the town by saving it. It's all flooded now.
I mean, if you've ever looked at like movies where like they save the city at the end, it looks like destroyed.
She's got a point there.
Maybe SpongeBob was too deep for all of us to understand. Okay. So you guys pour the bucket of water on the town, and the town is now no longer on fire, and it's not flooded. What do you guys do?
All right, Ned. Now that we saved the town, let's see if we can get some information. I'm looking for like a library or a. Well, I mean, we were in Neverwinter, right? So
Yeah, you guys should know where everything is.
yeah.
To the library.
Okay, so you guys make it to the library.
So I go into the library. What's it look like?
Looks like a library. It's full of books. It's on shelves.
Is it big?
No,
It's a small one.
it's not huge.
How many books does it have?
They don't know. A number.
I mean, how many books does it look like they have?
A lot.
It looks like there's about 3,462 books.
Could be more. No one knows for sure.
Not even Bookie Muggy, the library book counter.
This is his job.
Yeah, but he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
We ask him how many books are here. He goes, I don't know. At least 7.
Okay. Thank you, fine sir. All right. So I'm going to look around in the library for any recent data on anything that can heal monsters, like turn them, like someone who was turned into a monster, how to turn them back, anything like that.
Okay. Do a perception check. Or actually investigation.
I also look around.
For the same thing or something else?
Yes, I do the same exact thing. And I got a 12.
I got an 8.
So you guys do the cute like rom-com thing where you guys are both looking for a book and then you guys find the same book you want at the same time. Your hands fall on top of each other. You look over to each other like, oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
And then I go, get your hand off mine.
Well, his hand was there first because he had the higher roll.
That's true, but I still say that.
Now I go, I will fight you to the death for this book.
All right, whatever. Just open it up.
I don't want it. You take it. I can't read.
How the hell did you find the
Just luck.
pictures? Pictures were nice.
So you open the book and it's a book about possums.
I have a feeling this is not the right book. I think I will look again. All right, this is a net 20.
And you put the possum book back and you see right next to it is the book about dispelling curses.
Oh, there we go. All right, so I open that up and take a look.
So it tells you you have to use the spell dispel curse.
Yep.
Or find someone who can use the spell.
Okay, well that's something. Hey, I go up to the librarian and I go, I would like to check out this book.
We all would like many things. Like we would like to know if life really has a meaning. Or maybe death has been the answer the whole time.
Well, I think life has a meaning if you give it a meaning.
No, that's not right.
Regardless, I don't know how this works. Do I just tell you I'm checking out this book and then leave, or is there a system? Is that my name somewhere?
Yeah, just take it.
Okay.
I don't work here.
I go, okay. And then I look around for someone who does work here.
You see, there doesn't seem to be any like person actually working there. It's just this guy behind the counter.
Oh, what's your name there, fella?
No one needs such social constructs.
Okay, fine. I'm taking this book. Bye now.
Okay, so you leave the library.
I also leave the library.
Philip just stays there. Guys? Guys? Don't leave me here with these books!
They're taunting me with all their words.
All right, and then what's Decaria up to?
Ooh, mysterious.
I guess I did go into the library, so I just go out with them too.
Okay. So you guys are now outside the library in the middle of Neverwinter. What do you guys do?
I go.
Wait, Steve,
Yes,
did you check out a book?
I did. Here it is. It's on how to dispel curses.
Okay.
And basically, there's a spell called Dispel Curse that I think you'll need to learn to carry it, or we need to find someone else who knows it.
Wait, can I see it?
I give her the book.
Okay, so I read it. Do I recognize it? Do I feel like I can do it? What's it say?
It just says if you want to use the spell, Dispel Curse, you need to know the spell Dispel Curse.
Wow.
And yeah, I know, magic.
In our next volume, we'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, can I do like am I echoing?
No.
Okay. I felt like I was echoing.
Every couple words sometimes echo, but they never hear it. But I hear it.
You sound like a crazy person who's like they never hear it, but I hear it.
You never hear it, but I hear it. Those damn hobbitses.
I
Well,
know what
actually-
I heard. Damn it!
And then as you're reading the book, you read it says, actually, I'm sorry. It's not Dispel Curses. The spell is actually called Remove Curses. So this whole book's kind of a misnomer. Anyways, this is the last page. And then it puts the end.
What's a misnomer?
Like a wrong name of something.
Oh, okay.
What did you say, Gabby?
So it wasn't even the right spell?
Well, the spell is called Remove Curse.
Yeah, it's Remove Curse, not Dispel Curse.
Got it. Okay, well I wanted to just do an arcana check to see if I somehow in everything that I know.
Like, just by having the concept, can she just innately learn it?
Exactly.
You try to use your sorcery talents to find that you do not have the ability to remove people's curses.
Okay, do I have the ability to put a curse?
If I cannot remove curses, I shall curse them.
Maybe. I don't know.
I shall curse you to have a perfect life.
Exactly. I was gonna be like, I curse you to just be like a human, and then boom.
Well, that's not a curse.
Well, the
Technically,
curse would be that he'd only be a human by night.
no.
Was this Shrek?
The
Yes.
curse.
I curse you to be a human only when the sky is blue.
Technically, being a human could be a punishment. Maybe not to him.
Yeah.
So technically, it could be a curse.
Particularly if he wasn't a human before.
Fair enough. Yeah, no. It doesn't look like you can do curses.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hand the book back to Steve, and I'm like, cool. This was good.
Good stuff. All right, so I guess we should find someone who can, I don't know, either learn or already knows how to do this spell. I guess I'm going to go to a church because I'll look for a cleric. So I would look for the Church of Corellin Lorithian would be the first one I'd look for.
Okay. So you look for the church within Neverwinter, and you find the Church of Corellin Lithian.
I go, okay. Hopefully there's someone that can help us here.
And you see there's this huge statue of this guy holding these bow and arrows with the moon behind him. And he looks like any gorgeous elf should.
Wonder who that is.
And thunder strikes in the temple.
Because no,
Wait, thunder strikes?
No, I'm joking.
no.
How can
it's
thunder
like a
strike?
goddess, right?
It's a god.
No, it's a goddess.
Dude, I fucking know my pantheon. How's it spelled?
It's Corell. O-N.
It definitely sounds like a girl's name.
So the deity of elves, Clothian Lurthian, usually appears as a male elf clad in sky blue cloak and armed with a long bow and a long sword. He also wears a large circular amulet that bears his crescent moon symbol. He has a lithe and swift look about him, and his movements are both swift and graceful.
Okay, well, that's not the wiki page that I read.
Well, okay.
Fine, then I've been saying he this entire time because I would have known that.
It's okay. Anyways, so yeah, you're at this temple.
All right, so I go into the temple and see if there's like a cleric somewhere around.
Okay. You see there's someone who's just sweeping the floor.
I say, hey there, I'm wondering if you can help us.
Well, maybe.
All right. So basically, we have this friend that accidentally got turned into a monster, and we're wondering if you knew spell remove curse, so you could remove the curse from him.
No, I only know how to give people curses.
Shoot. Well, do you know anyone who knows how to remove curses?
I mean, it depends on how bad the curse is.
It's pretty bad.
The Pope.
Okay,
He's like the highest, holiest level of anybody.
that makes sense. Where would I find him?
Oh, in the holy city of Tio.
Okay, I guess that's where we're gonna go. I take out my atlas and I look up Tio. Man, this atlas is really getting its money's worth.
So you look up Tio, and you find it's a bit of a trek from where you are. Oh, I mean, walking, anyways. It'll probably take you. Well, if you're gonna fly, it won't take you that long. But it's southern of Waterdeep. It's about a few days away from Waterdeep, so it'd be about a week and a half from Neverwinter.
Okay, so I go, all right, thanks, and I walk out.
He didn't even tip me or anything. Bye, I guess.
This is a church, man.
Yeah, and I apparently am selling information for free.
We both just stare at each other.
You can leave.
Okay, then I leave. All right, so I go up to Ned. I go, all right, good news. I figured out who could possibly remove your curse, big guy. And here's the bad news. It's pretty far away from here. But with you flying it shouldn't take you that long.
I get the feeling I'm just becoming your chauffeur.
Look, man, I'm not doing anything else but trying to help you right at the moment. And as soon as you get cured, you're not going to be able to fly us. Oh, that's a good point. I'm just kidding. All right, so we're going to the holy city of Tio to see the Pope.
Wait, why do I have to fly you there? Why can't I just go?
I suppose you don't have to fly us there. Do you think you can convince the Pope to cure you?
I don't know. Do you think you convinced the Pope to cure me?
I don't know.
I think I can.
Yeah, me and Popey go way back.
Well, I guess if you two could, and apparently if Philip goes way back with Popey.
Yeah, I knew him when he was just Poe.
He earned each and every one of those other letters.
Alright, well, I guess I'll fly you guys there.
All right, now let's go.
So you guys start flying to Tio, and you guys have to take breaks along the way, simply because of how far the distance is.
Makes sense. Do we see Waterdeep on our way there?
Not really. Like, you guys just sort of go diagonally. You can see Waterdeep.
But we not with a lot of detail.
Right.
Oh yeah, look, there's Waterdeep. We saved that city.
Yeah, your stories, it's easier when they're believable.
No. There was a whole bunch of people that were turning into stone, and there was this little lizard guy that turned into this big, giant, fiery guy, and then Decaria killed him, and then she brought him back to life, and then I guess she killed him again. I don't actually know exactly what happened.
He died on his own terms at the end.
Yeah, she handed him a knife or something like that. Um,
What?
I'll give you a choice.
He gives him that. You can kill yourself, or I can kill you.
Yeah, no, that's not what happened. Okay.
Isn't it though?
And now I want everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw.
25.
10.
All right.
16.
Why didn't it tell me that?
Why didn't it tell you what?
Your Stephen DeCarius' other roles have come up on my screen.
That's
What?
weird. That's never happened for us before.
All your roles have been coming up on my screen, and it's cool. There, Steve Erickson rolled dexterity check 10.
I see.
Oh my god, I see that.
Must be an update.
Huh.
It's
Wow.
it's cool. I like it.
That's pretty cool. So now you can't lie as easily.
I never.
I've never lied.
Yeah, all my nat 20s are legit.
That's so
Legit.
believable, DeCaria.
Oh,
Or
you're
should I say Delira?
Wait, you guys have been lying? You deceitful cheats.
no.
Wait, you can lie about your roles? I had no idea.
Anyways, so yeah, as you guys are flying, suddenly, I heard the echo for a second.
Echo.
See, I'm not crazy.
Or maybe we're both crazy.
No, I heard it also.
We're all
All
crazy.
three of us are crazy. DeCaria, are you crazy too?
No, I'm okay. I'm sane.
But what about Gabie? Because Gabie would be the one hearing the echo, not the carrier.
Wait, I didn't hear an echo. I'm confused.
It was just for a moment.
Oh, I was distracted.
It's okay.
That's just what a crazy person would say.
All right, so you guys are flying when suddenly a ballista fires and shoots Ned right in the heart.
Oh, Ned!
Wait, what?
He tries to roll out of the way, and he sort of moves his arms away, and you guys don't get hit whatsoever. But he gets shot down from the sky, and he's falling fast. And that's where we're ending this week's episode of Dungeon Tales. See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.